Again, it freaks out every time I interact with OBS Studios. Hey, howdy folks! Today we're going to be continuing a little bit more of Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment today. We will not be streaming this game twice today. We'll be streaming something else in the afternoon, evening. I've already got it all set up for us, potentially. We'll see how it goes all together. But yes, so, is Jesper nearby the stream area? Unfortunately, no right now. She spent a lot of the morning, like, cuddled up right next to me. Like, as I was just resting here, her head was, like, right here. So I'm willing to bet she has had kind of enough of my company for a little bit here, even if sleeping. So she's probably off in another area of the house right now. But yes, we'll have to go ahead and make sure to enter into our stream here. Yes, so we might see Jesper later. But let's go ahead and pop open the gaming area. Should work. Should work. There we go. Goodness. I've noticed it's lagging quite a bit more than yesterday. But I think we just have to deal with that. I don't think there's really a way appropriately around that right now. So before we get too far into it, let's go ahead and do an amiibo set of scans here. So here we go. Amiibo. R. Mm-hmm. 3. 4. And 5. Why are we streaming at this time? I'm so confused. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to be streaming twice today. We're going to be streaming right now because I wanted to play some of this Legend of Zelda game. And I was really eager to listen. Hey, I want to play more of this, but I don't want to play it off stream because that'd be just kind of a pain to try to explain all the things that happened off stream to people. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to stream twice today. I'm going to play this game now, and then I'll be playing another game later. Here, tell you what, how about I'll quickly go ahead just to sort of answer what's happening later. I'm just going to quickly put an image onto the screen here. Temporary picture, because I've already made the thumbnail, and so I was like, you know what? I'll share it. Y'all are here anyway. May as well. Where'd I put it? Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. There it is. So, here's the thing is that, the evening stream, I don't think the demo is gonna have enough time for a 2-hour stream. I didn't end up actually playing the demo myself. I just watched a YouTube video of someone experiencing the first part of it, and I was like, okay, this seems fine, but I don't know how long it goes because it's just a demo. And I was like, this is probably not gonna last 2 hours. So, since I also want to start an Animal Crossing area, I want to kind of walk you all through what my plan is for that, and that feels kind of construction-like. So we're gonna basically break it down and build it up in the same stream. So yeah, I think that's even gonna be the thumbnail, is just like joint stream, break it down, build it up with MrM or something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and plan on that later. It's gonna be basically the thing of, hey, let's go ahead and play Deconstruction Simulator first, enjoy that, see how it works, and once it ends, and it probably will end pretty quickly, let's hop into Animal Crossing to start up a new island there and sort of refine what it is we're looking for and what it is we're hoping to have. Probably won't be tuned in for the Animal Crossing portion, doesn't really interest you. That makes sense. What I'm going to be doing in that is mostly setting it up to be able to then play, like, personally myself, so that I can say, hey, this is what I'm going to be working on for the next while, but I want you all to see the beginning of it all. So what I'm going to be doing for that is making, you know, Pokemon Legends ZA, how it takes place in Lumio City, which is a city from Pokemon X and Y. I want to make Lumio City in my Animal Crossing world. So I'm going to start over from the very beginning, I'm going to load up the game a couple of times, probably trying to find the perfect like layout of an island. We have a whole setup for it to be able to make it so that we'll be able to pick a good setup, and that y'all will basically give me kind of that confirmation of, yep, that's probably gonna work. So, but yeah, that's for later. Right now, let's worry about this campaign. So we have already done every quest possible with the exception of this main quest in the northwest of Hyrule Field. This battle will be longer and more arduous than any we've faced before. Are you prepared for what lies ahead? Did you ever end up playing Clover Pit off stream? Yes, I did. I did end up playing that game off stream, and you know what? It is strangely fun. Like, it kind of keeps on pulling it back in.
Still fresh on his hands,
oh gosh.
Ganondorf used her secret stone to transform himself into a being of pure evil. As a blood-red moon loomed high overhead, the new Demon King summoned forth terrible monsters to wreak havoc across Hyrule.
Moblins and Bokoblins have been summoned. We also know Keese have been summoned as well, because that's we have a mission to slay those. But man, it's wild that they started off with Sonia's blood still fresh on his hands. Like, that is a cold line for a Zelda game.
Fortunately, Rauru and Zelda were able to make use of the Korapad and flee the castle before Ganondorf could claim their lives as well. Hyrule Castle, once a sacred symbol of peace, now played host to the great evil that threatened to consume the kingdom. And Rauru, having lost both his home and his beloved queen in but an instant, was overcome with sorrow and rage in equal measure.
Certainly, that makes sense. Oh, it's showing this ancient Hyrule Castle being taken over by Malice, Gloom, whatever you want to call it. Interesting. Okay, so before I start the battle, I want to very quickly throw out some guesses about what I'm expecting from this. Here's the thing. This version of Hyrule Castle, I believe they set it up on the Great Plateau, which is not the location of the Hyrule Castle that is in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, right? Which makes sense. I mean, they're not the same building, right? They're not. But here's the issue that I'm seeing right now is that kind of dried up husk version of Ganondorf is entombed way below underground Hyrule Castle as we know it from Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, like the one that's like basically smack dab in the middle of the map, which is not where this is. So my guess is that we are eventually going to oust him out of this area. We're going to reclaim Hyrule Castle for ourselves, and he will kind of build up forces deep underground in the area where eventually Hyrule Castle will be built. That's my guess as to how we're going to kind of make the history shown in this game match with the history that we inevitably learn in the modern game of Tears of the Kingdom. That's my guess. Link during this is just straight up chilling in the depths and riding horses and killing boar. We make north for the temple in Tanagar Canyon. That's right, we're going to Tanagar Canyon. I forgot that. But we have to make our way there. Head north while defeating monsters. Hylian Captain. Well, the Hylian Captain's way in the bottom left. Okay. What happened down in the depths? There we are. One of the constructs they discovered is gone and destroyed the rest of its brethren before it left. Oh! The same construct that attacked me back at the castle, most likely. I thought that we had more than one construct that was there. That's not the case. I'm glad we're reading that text. Okay, let's quickly go save, if possible, the Hylian Captain down in the bottom left. Okay, but well, okay, that's this Hylian Captain. Hylian Captain is fighting a difficult battle.
strength flows through me.
There we are. It'd be nice if we could get a break. I'm just doing the A power. Oh good, it did hit both of them. I was hoping it would. Weak point smash. That should also damage the other moblin behind him. Good. He's down at like half health now. Phalanx thrust. There we are. Weak point smash. Yeah, everything's on fire. Okay. Alright, I think they're gonna count the Hylian Captain as saved now, because I don't think there's any more enemies for him to fight. Okay, wait, there's this guy over here. Okay. Alright. They should all be safe now, because there shouldn't be anyone that they're trying to fight anymore. Seems villagers Cat and Kitty are not in the Switch 2 game. That's rude. They look the closest to Jesper, in your opinion. Oh man, I would have absolutely loved that. I'm planning on trying to get villagers that match, in some way are an analog to the mega evolutions that you have to fight in Pokemon Legends ZA. That's my goal. Is like, if I find like some dog creature that's pretty close to Absol or something like that I'll put that in the area where Mega Absol is. Like, if for example in the DLC they end up bringing the Twilight Princess Wolf back, which I would love, but I'm not sure they're going to. But if they'd bring the Twilight Princess Wolf back, like that would probably go where Absol is, just as an example, right? And if there was a character that has a star icon somewhere on its body, like having that be where the Mega Starmie is, you know, things like that. Get the blood moon music in the background just makes this perfect. I'm quite liking this. Soldiers are outnumbered. Yes, let's absolutely help. Dodge. Oh, I thought I got it. Boss Book Goblin. Okay, I think he's charging me. He was. Good. Good, I got the Flurry Rush this time. Can we get the break? Nope, no weakness break yet. Come on. Good, we got it. Weak point smash. Woo! I think he's dead. He is indeed. Thank you everyone for coming to our aid. Allow me to repay you by fighting at your side. More of our soldiers may be struggling out there. Let's hurry to their aid. Okay. You know what's really terrifying is that there are Koroks out here somewhere. There are Koroks somewhere in this, like, burning nightmare. And I don't really want to deal with them. Aside quests, is it specifically you that has to defeat 20 keys, or is it just defeat 20 keys? Okay, seeing as this one says, like, defeat 1,000 enemies and it's got 249, I'm assuming that I don't have to do them with her. I can just fight anyone with any character, and as long as I defeat them, it goes up in this counter, so that's good. Defeat one moblin as Zelda. Oh, we should have done that. Oh well. Okay, let's swap to Zelda.
Zelda.
Understood.
For this next part here. Okay, we're slaying Keese. We're gonna stay this until it gives me more moblin to fight. Three, it leads to the cone. Okay, rescue the Hylian captains. Here's one of them. Okay. I like this one best. Because it still moves forward, but it has a huge amount of damage. I feel like that's going really well. Am I going to be streaming for 4 hours today? Yes, but non-consecutively. So, like, it's not going to be 4 straight hours. It's going to be 2 hours here from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. Then we take a break until 7, so 3-hour break, and then we'll stream for 2 more hours there. That's the goal. Okay, I realize I have missed the Hylian captain. So it's not counting him as rescued. So let's start headed back to that Hylian captain. Wait, no. This is him, isn't it? Are these just other Hylian captains? Okay, well, I don't know really how to rescue you, so... I guess I'm supposed to beat this area. Oh, I'm supposed to clear out the... I need to just defeat the fortress here. Got it. It is definitely the horn on the top of him, right? That's what let me do the weak point. You're gonna try to beat Papa's Cupcakeria game by the way of getting the highest rank. You're thinking of something easy like level 20 or level 10 because it's a silly little game, but it's actually level 44? Goodness. When games are significantly longer than you expect, that's always kind of an interesting balance you have to pull of, well, do I want to actually do this as fully as I said I would? All right. Return to battle.
Enough lazing about for now.
Lazing about? Have you seen how much... whatever. We will fight our way there. Well, I mean, you're welcome to say that I care so much about y'all. Honestly, is that I just want a game. I want to play video games today, and it just so happens that the video games that I want to play are ones that I promised that I'd be playing with y'all here. So, or at least that I'd start with y'all here. It's a rock-covered bokoblin. Temporal loss. Nice. I destroyed the armor on him. That was pretty cool. Like a rock-covered, armored bokoblin. I like that. That was neat. Many monsters appeared. I see. They're all coming up from Hyrule Castle. Yeah, approaching from the south. Oh, there is no need to keep on fighting here, is there? Okay, yeah, let's start headed east. Sorry, I don't make money from YouTube. I'm not a YouTube partner, so I can't make money from YouTube. But yeah, I appreciate that you think that I'm good enough to actually have that benefit. That would be fantastic. There we go. Beautiful. Weak point smash hopefully clears out a number of other enemies in this area. Alright, very quickly go over here and rescue the captain. Let's go ahead and do a sync ability here, just because otherwise I'm wasting it. Beautiful. It's charging me, so let's say no to that. Here we go. We get a weak point smash, come to this side of him, and then accept it so we get more enemies caught up in it. Okay. Does it count that as having rescued them? Yes, it does. Okay, we need to start heading this way, back to intercept all those enemies that are headed towards our camp. I was actually looking for you when I found her. It's thanks to her that so many of our people managed to make it out of the castle unharmed. There are so many enemies. Oh my goodness. I think after a point, I do just need to run away. Like, I see there are a bunch of enemies behind me, but yeah, I don't know. Does it feel like it's been 2 years since Tears of the Kingdom came out? Oh my goodness, it doesn't feel like it's been 2 years. No, it's not until you said that I was like, well, wait. Yeah, because I was working at the middle school when it came out. Gosh. Oh goodness, they already took over the place I claimed. Okay, let's head back. So far as I can tell, there's no, like, time-sensitive parts of this anymore. There's not like a, okay, we'll make sure to defeat them before these enemies fall or something like that. But either I never took that stronghold or it was reclaimed by how many monsters there are here. Either way, we're headed back. We're just heading into middle school that upcoming year. That's right, yeah. Okay. It really wants me heading north to those guys. How did I not clear this for myself? Like, I'm legitimately surprised. Soon I'm gonna be able to, yep, here we go. Temporal toss. And then we remove the armor. Beautiful. Okay, well, the area's been reclaimed for my group, but I don't feel like there's enough guys here to actually maintain it yet. Okay. All right, I think we're good. This area is now claimed in the name of the land of Hyrule. I'm only one sub away again. Yay. Okay. Here we go. I definitely don't need to claim this land, this stronghold, but I'm going to nonetheless. I need to slay a moblin, but I haven't... Oh wait, no, we did get a moblin as Zelda. Yeah, we did that. There we go. It was definitely the horn. Okay. Looking good. Let's head north. Okay, unfortunately, we have to abandon everyone else. I'm sure y'all figure it out. Only 401 subs away from getting a plaque. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a Hinox here. Oh, that's cool. Hey, let's very quickly... Good, it does work! I hoped it would. Oh my goodness. There's... I did see a Hylian captain that was verging on defeat to the southwest of us. So let me very quickly order my allies. Hey, you. Help out the Hylian captain, please. I know that's not like super the objective here, but there we are.
Now, I won't fall.
Ow.
Not yet.
There we are, weak point smash. Okay, I'm gonna leave this momentarily so that as Mineru, I can double check that she's doing a good job. Time bomb. Time bomb. Weak point smash.
The end has come.
Beautiful. Okay, this Hylian captain has been secured. Okay, swapping back to Zelda. At the same time, hey Mineru, I need you to go like reclaim that area for us. Hey Rauru, go reclaim that area for us. Thank you.
Don't delay.
Oh goodness. There we are. Okay, I see him jumping. Bow of Light. We've nearly got him on damage. And there we are. Set up a camp real quick. Okay, return to battle.
Ready to go, Minoru.
It wants us to head to the escape point. I do kind of want to have all the outposts still, like, captured in our name before we head over to, the escape. You got mochi and a banana muffin.
Now be gone.
So YouTube, when and if you get those sorts of rewards, YouTube will ask for you to provide your information to be able to receive them. Whether or not people accept that is, you know, a completely different conversation if they want their identity known to that degree or not by YouTube, but normally they're willing to accept it simply because they also have to have the payment information anyway. So by that point, they normally already have enough for them to be able to tell who you are. Good, Noble Impact. All right, have we reclaimed all of the areas? Yes, we have. Okay, Zelda, let's escape now. Oh, it's a Korok. Hi, buddy. Yeah. Blood Moon Rises. Are we gonna see them strengthened by that, too? Yeah, I think we just need to run. Yeah. Yeah, even more monsters appeared. I'm sorry, people. I have to abandon you. Buddy? There. I've heard someone dressed in a hazmat suit drops it off, but if you take too long, they just leave the box there. It's kind of funny. Okay, he's charging. I tried to get him in time. It didn't work. All right, nearly there. Good, we got the flurry rush. That leads to the weak point smash. Should work out pretty well for us. I lost a captain? Yeah, I've lost a couple of captains now, I think. There are too many enemies to the south to rescue them all. I tried to rescue as many as I could, and I think it was just a losing battle. Okay, I think there's gonna be a big final fight over here, so... yeah, head on up, folks. Leave them to their own devices by this point, unfortunately. Oh, I missed a Korok just a little bit back? Uh-oh. Yeah, you know what? Hey, we need to give them time to catch up, right? So, let's back away from this guy a little bit. Oh, yay, you're here already. Hey, where's that Korok you were saying? Is it up there? No, that's just a regular fire. I don't imagine you meant like this far back. It was a windmill thing? Okay. Like a little pinwheel guy? So I imagine it was somewhere up a little further. Oh yeah, look at that! Thank you. There we are! Thank you for seeing that. I definitely did not see that. Alright, let's go. Let's go fight the Lionel. Start with this.
With pleasure, Zelda.
Hey, could you have a bomb on one of those, please? Yes, we do. Bomb! Whack! Bombard! Whack! Bomb! Whack! Bombard! Bomb! Whack! Bombard! Whack! Here we go. Whoa, 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 hey now. Okay, he jumped up in the air. Let's assume that's a bow of light. It is! Weak point smash. That won't be his death. Ow. Flurry rush, hey, we'll take it. Okay. Temporal toss, definitely, right? Like he's using a shield. Okay, we're about to get him on damage alone. Woo! It's asking how in the world are we gonna get out of here because monsters keep on popping up. Yeah. Sorry, all the Hylian captains. I'm so sorry. Oh gosh. That did not go well for them. Okay. We managed to get almost all our objectives. The only thing that we missed was defeating 10 choo-choos, which I could have sworn that we defeated more than 10 choo-choos, but it says we only got 9. We are so wounded.
King Rauru.
Something's happening to Hyrule Castle, I imagine. Oh. No. Oh, is it the wind creature? Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's even bokoblins were caught up in that. It does not care whether you are friend or foe. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Weak, fragile creatures. None can hope to stand against me.
One of the archfiends.
Strongest of the 4 archfiends.
It's kind of interesting that they went with voice acting for this. Grimgara, that they actually have these monsters speaking, but I love that.
We can't. Not at our current strength.
4 colossal masses of gloom emerged from Hyrule Castle as it fell. If I had to guess, I'd say that fiend is one of them.
Yep.
Attacking such an adversary head-on would only lead us to greater misery.
Smart. Yeah. Let's back away to a higher level, please. Thank you.
I understand that. But what other choice do we have?
No, the choice you have is get out. Is it really going to make me fight them? Hopefully it'll just be a drive them back sort of thing. Once their HP hits a certain level, they run away, kind of like it did for the other guy that we fought.
A short time before Rauru and the others encountered Grimgara, the Archfiend of Tempests, in Hyrule Field.
Wait, are we going back to, what is it, like Kalamo or whatever? Yes!
Construct and a Korok watched from high above as the sanguine
I
light
love
of
them.
Ganondorf's blood moon swept across Hyrule.
Sanguine light. Oh, that's good description. I do think there is a high likelihood that Kalamo is going to end up becoming the Great Deku Tree from how they sort of rewrote what Koroks do. Like, Koroks in Wind Waker are just meant to go plant a seed somewhere in the world and to foster it and help it grow so that there can be more forests across this ocean land. But now it's been a thing of, okay, no, Koroks themselves go find a place to put down roots. So I think that this is going to end up being the Great Deku Tree. So the side view in the drawn story things kind of reminds you of Fiona from Shrek. Interesting. I'm going to have to keep a better lookout for that next time. Love him.
What the? Why'd the sky turn red all of a sudden?
This is your captain speaking.
You're going?
We will be descending
Don't
to the
try and
left.
ignore me, bud. Huh? Hey, look. You can't seriously be thinking of playing hero here.
Yeah, Master Sword. I heard the little fee.
Here to stop us, are ya?
Ooh.
Let's see you try. Go and get him, bud.
Are we going to have an aerial combat
That means
section?
I'm going too? I take it back. I take it back.
Because I mean, in Age of Calamity, we played as the Divine Beasts, and that was a whole different combat style than we were used to. Yes! Oh my goodness, we get aerial combat? Oh, that's so cool. I kind of hope it's a little bit like Kid Icarus. It is kind of like Kid Icarus. Oh my goodness! Okay. I am going crazy right now. Oh, okay. You have a feeling Construct's gonna become a Mineru's body eventually, like where we put her mask in Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, I could see it. I do think we're already kind of using the giant construct though that has her body, aren't we? Like anytime that Link and Zelda and Mineru have a combo team up, like I feel like they're using the same construct, aren't they? These two are like in a Disney comedy show while the rest of the game is serious. I mean, it is absolutely, it's Kid Icarus. And it is Kalamo is his name. Eyes ahead, we got monsters on the ground, in the air, just about everywhere you look. Those folks down there are in trouble. Looks like they're all headed north. Oh my goodness, it feels like Kid Icarus. Okay, if I have to dodge with B, I absolutely will. Okay.
What's that floating over there? You think it's something we could use?
Oh, yeah, that guy. What's that? Oh, flight mode, obtaining Zonai devices. When the mysterious construct obtains a Zonai capsule... Oh, it has now named us as the mysterious construct instead of just question mark, question mark, question mark. Yes, I'm having a fun time. This is great. It can equip a Zonai device, obtain capsules by picking up floating items, defeating enemies, or destroying terrain. Interesting. They can be used to attack or enhance. You can equip up to 2 different offensive Zonai devices at once. It's a very good idea to stream this. I would have been, like, giggling like a school child the entire time playing this privately. Rockets are Zonai devices that can be used for attacking. Lock onto multiple enemies by holding ZL or ZR and aiming with L. Oh, because like here, you can see that it is actually equipping it there. Okay. Alrighty. You know what? Yeah. Release! Ow. Reset my aim with L. Interesting. Flight mode, enhancing Zonai devices. When the mysterious construct is in flight mode, obtaining duplicates of the Zonai device you already have will enhance that. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so I see we're level 2 now. Floating islands, yep.
So much for putting down roots at the castle. Right when I found that spear, too.
I imagine, yeah. Going through all these probably gives you something. Oh no, it's a Korok! They're even in the air! No!
Those guys friends of yours, bud? What's with the weird stuff stuck to them? Nice grab.
Okay, we have a fire emitter now too. Love that. Huge amount of damage. I do charge it up over time. That is good to know. Man, I'm loving this. This is so good.
You can shoot, you can fly. Any other tricks you're hiding from me, bud?
Ooh, a fan.
What are they doing here?
Oh, another Korok. Hey, buddy. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. The Frost Gleeok. Ha! Okay. Ow. Whee!
Why does it have 3 heads and I've only got 1? No fair.
Okay, fans, press B at the last moment to reflect the... There we go. Ow. Okay, there we go. Ow. There. I was not really understanding what was meant by the last moment. Okay, there we go. Weak point smash. Have I ever gone to the Oklahoma Salt Plains? I don't think I have. I've gone to the ones in Utah, but not the ones in Oklahoma. Okay, the Frostgleok in front of the Blood Moon. Crazy. Okay. Weakened Zonai devices. Taking damage may cause the mysterious construct to drop one of his equipped Zonai devices. Oh, yeah. No, the rocket's now downgraded. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Ow. Dangerous attacks. Okay. I did it! Yay!
Blast them out of the sky.
We are not doing too well on health. Oh. I think it healed me up for me. There we go. I think this might be the last one. There we are. That's definitely it.
Oh, is it over? Phew. Thought I was a goner there. Maybe next time try flying straight, eh?
Whee! Beneath the Blood Moon victory. Love that. That was so much fun. I didn't do as well as I would have liked, but it was because I was trying to get used to the mechanics of it all. We'll take it. We played it well enough. Real frustrated that Korok seeds are even up in the air there.
Phew. Hope those people on the ground are doing okay. Uh-oh. Probably not so great with that thing around. That wasn't a suggestion, but... Ah!
Poor Kalabo. She sees someone that reminds her just of Link. Hi. Hey, buddy.
Over there.
Oh. Interesting. We ran out of the wings. That was the Link dive. You cannot tell me that wasn't a Link dive. The Howling Tempests. Hold R and B to use a fan to reflect enemy projectiles back at them. Interesting. Okay, interesting that we have a fan now. Okay. What have you got here? I'm gonna do a flame emitter and just hope for the best. Whee! There we are. Weak point smash. The one thing is, it is right-handed.
What you got there, bud? And why do you look so interested in it?
Assign. Oh. Am I going to be able to fuse things to myself? Yeah, I am. Fuse attacks greatly reduces an enemy's weak point gauge. Here, let's go ahead and... Oh. Of course there's a cooldown on it. That makes sense. This is the best I've got against that. I'm sorry. Okay, very quickly. Yeah, no, the only anti-attack that I have is Rising Spiral. Oh, the rockets, though. The rockets count as something to stop a charge. Okay, that's something to keep in mind. I see a Korok thing. Hi, Koroks. Okay, Boko. I don't know what you've got as a special ability, but... Let me just use some fire. There we are. A battery. I'd love to use that. Thank you. Flurry Rush. Woo! I really don't know what to do against that. Is it the equivalent of a charge? Oh, never mind. He's throwing something. I should be blowing it back like it's a projectile. I just wasn't thinking of a rock as something I could use a fan to blow back. All right. Well, if you open up the gate, I will do something about it. In exchange, you're free to take any supplies you'd like from our camp. Okay, we have rations. Travel ration prepared by a culinary construct. Use it to recover hearts. Supply to a camp to enhance the effects of any insects or meat. Ooh. Okay. There. Would I agree that this looks a lot like Link? I don't know. Yes, I would absolutely agree. Oh, wait! Yes! I get to play Kalamo now! This traveling Korok boasts a variety of strong attacks that make use of nature's bounty, throwing fruit that explodes in bursts of flame, ice, and electricity. Alright. 1 and X is lightning. X by itself is the Deku Leaf, which I love that. Okay, 1, 2, X is ice. So first it's lightning, then it's ice. I imagine next is fire. And that does actually get augmented by the water, so that's good to know. 1, 2, 3, 4, and X. Wait, what's that? Okay, it's like a wave attack. 5 and X is... I just slash forward with blades of grass. So let's just do all Ys. See what we get. Okay. 3X is fire. Good to remember. I like fire. Dazzle Fruit charge. There we are. There we are. Weak point slash. I love that he's using a honeycomb as like a shield of sorts. Love that. A cannon! Oh my goodness. Okay. Very cool. Very fun. Let's assign that to... Oh, it's another up attack. Replace bouncing slash, I suppose. Well, no. I want to use that. I also want to use this. Let's do that. Tell you what. Let's actually... There we go. Wait. Hey, buddy. Can we agree that that's definitely something that is a Korok? There we go. Cannon! Ice. Sorry, lightning. 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 Let's go up here real quick. Lightning. 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 This time we'll do ice. Not fire. Ice. Ice. He's jumping in the air. Bouncing slash. You know what? Let's pair up with the construct. What have we got? Throw. Weak point slash.
I'm not just a traveler. I can fight too.
Bees! Love that. Battery, I see that. Okay. I'm gonna keep on playing as Kalamo, because Kalamo just makes me happy. Lightning! 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 Let's mix it up. Ice! Mix it up. Lightning! Is that charging? It is. Lightning. Sorry, ice. My bad. I didn't realize I'd done two. Beautiful. Ice. 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 Lightning. Ice. I love having full control over the elements like this. Very fun to me. Hey now. Lightning. 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 Okay. Oh, that was a boss one. Probably bouncing slash. Can we all agree? Yeah. There we are. Man, that wasn't a Hylian captain to rescue, huh? Fire! Ice! Ice! Fire! 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 There we go, I leveled up. Fire. Gosh, that's a question. Okay, Moblin, ow. I'm just gonna keep on lighting him on fire for as long as it lets me. Charge? Oh no, that was him throwing a weapon, wasn't it? He's almost on fire. Kind of a slash away. Just do a bounding slash just to get me out of here. Yeah, I really do think that is him throwing something and I'm just missing it. Bees! Okay, the Hylian captain has been rescued. We can set up a camp here, it looks like. Maybe not. What's happening? Wait, what? We get to control Typhon? Yeah, he was the guy that we faced before with the shield. A battle-hardened Hylian who fights with a sword in one hand and a shield in the other. His powerful attacks allow him to overcome enemies with brute force. While holding ZL to guard, press Y at the right time to perform a perfect guard. Interesting. Yeah, he does have a parry.
You're not leaving me behind this time, bud.
Y, X. Nope. Just X. Okay. Y. Whoa. Great. Thank you. Y, Y, X. Sure. Y, 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 X. And then I need to hold that down and I get to charge. That's very fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, X. Hold it down. Oh, I get to like yeet myself forward and slam into the ground. And if it's just a bunch of Ys, then I think I just keep on using my sword repeatedly. I think 3 is my favorite. Okay, let's head back momentarily to recapture the base. Not to recapture, to capture the base that we hadn't yet tackled. This guy over here. Bunk, 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 bunk. Bunk, 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 bunk. I love things that let you move through enemies like that. Wow! That was so good! Oh my goodness! Okay. All right, well, let's get back to business. Okay. Charge through the masses! Charge through them again! I like this. I really like this ability. case that's not immensely obvious for the fact that I keep on relying on it. Okay, let's go try to rescue some Hylian captains now. Okay. I think we have rescued this Hylian captain well enough, don't you think? What do you think of this game now that you're like 5.5 hours in? I mean, I've been enjoying it pretty immensely from the very beginning. I am only all the more excited because here's the thing. I thought it would take a while before we started seeing some of the events that we did in Tears of the Kingdom, like Ganondorf betraying us, Ganondorf killing Princess Sonia, Queen Sonia, whatever her name was. Like, I thought it was going to be a while before we saw anything like that. But, I mean, that was, you know, 4 hours into the game. Aha, I made you drop your stick. You're about to launch into the air. I won't accept that. Okay. I think I mostly like this guy for being able to carve through, like, waves of enemies. In one-on-one fights, not really what I want. So let's switch back to our Korok friend, Kalamo. Woo! All right, and weak point.
I'm not just a traveler.
I think that might be its death. It was! Hooray!
Another of my servants defeated. You detestable little...
Here we are. I am very interested that they chose to make his, like, arch-generals, basically, arch-fiends, be voice-acted. I'm happy for it, don't get me wrong. I just really wasn't expecting it. We're not used to having, Ganondorf's enemies. Oh, I should have used a fan there. Charge!
Watch out, bud. He looks way tougher than his little friends.
Okay, fire. Let's use flame again. Nope, set it down. Okay, let's very quickly use a battery. I assumed that would help a little bit. I don't think it did. Let me go ahead and put the fan onto one of our abilities here. Let's do it in place of the cannon. Three and fire. I do feel like I'm supposed to be using the fan there. Three and fire also seems to be good. Flame! We're out of battery power. No longer. Fire. Fire. I probably shouldn't be using... Here, let me use the fan. There we go. I was gonna say, probably shouldn't just be using this guy so much. Tell you what, yeah. What have you got? Okay. All right, interesting. Let's switch, yeah, to Link. I think for this exact reason. Flame! Uh-oh. Yeah, let's switch to you. Woo! Fire! Fire! Oh, that was lightning. Okay, here we go. Okay, hold on. There we go. We're slowly but surely figuring it out. Ow. Plane. Back away, back away. Ow. Hold on. Use. Use. Oh, I have no battery left. Hold on. Now use. There we are. You know what? Yeah, let's pair up together here. I like that weakness policies. The weakness break is gonna come in here. Weak point smash. Slash. Hi. I'm the silent protagonist. Always am. Also gives a reason for this character not to be voice acted, huh? If he's a construct like this.
All that just to run away, huh? Wonder if those other folks held out all right.
Well, we definitely kept him occupied while they were able to escape. So that's good. Oh, this is where they buried the queen. Gosh.
Your Majesty.
Yep. No, I completely agree with you there, JS. Like the Link analog doesn't talk, therefore
I'm so
doesn't need voice
sorry.
acting.
I was right there next to her, and yet
It's fine. I know how difficult it can be to counter a
You did all
Warlock
that you
Ganon
could,
punch.
and I'm glad you were safe.
If you're a noob, that is.
We likely never would have reached Tenagar Canyon without you.
Rauru, the construct we saw flying above us.
It resembled those we found in the depths. And the one that attacked me back at the castle. Though, my assailant gave off a vile aura. The same one I felt from Ganondorf as he became the Demon King. The two constructs couldn't be more different.
When we first discovered that chamber, one of its pedestals lay bare. The construct that was originally dormant there must have somehow awakened and escaped the ruins. As did the second, which, corrupted by evil, laid waste to the facility and all its remaining brethren.
that one with the Korok riding it. I have a feeling it was trying to help us.
Zelda, we mustn't let our guard down. Assuming those constructs are the forbidden creations which brought about the end of the Zonai, they could set our world to ruin. Even just a single one. And I refuse to invite further tragedy.
Fist is just shaking from rage. Okay, that was a long level, friends. The constructs are like present time guardians. I could see that, yeah. I think it makes sense that the lore is also that it's like, hey, the Zonai had all these items and creations and stuff like that. The Sheikah probably found them and were like, let's try to kind of recreate this ourselves, but with our own power source, because we don't know how in the world they're powering these in their time period. Like they didn't have Zonite, I'm imagining. It might have been Zonite, actually, that's powering a lot of the Sheikah tech, but I don't think so. Either way, they found some sort of power source, whether that be Zonite or something else, and they made their own tech, their own sacred beasts, the divine guardians, right? They made the guardians themselves, the ancient guardians. Yeah. Like, it makes sense. It's neat. Okay, I think we finally have some slots for our weapons, which is good. The sky is now an available set of information. Interesting. The mysterious construct, the Korok's companion, a construct found and awakened in the depths by Kalamo. Able to transform and take to the skies, it travels across Hyrule as the feisty Korok's loyal companion. Kalamo, the traveling Korok, a boisterous Korok roaming Hyrule with his construct companion in search of a place to put down roots. He was allegedly something of a celebrity among the other Koroks back in Great Hyrule Forest. I love this. I love how he just has like essentially one of the fancy caps, like fleur-de-lis sort of style with the little feather in his bonnet popping out, which is just an autumnal leaf. Love it. Typhon, a Hylian warrior, a veteran soldier sworn to defend the royal family. Deeply moved by Rauru and Sonia's devotion to the people of Hyrule, he was among the first to enlist as a protector of their fledgling kingdom. Looks like Link so much. It even has a part of the Master Sword, so it is kind of a part of Link. Yeah, I think it's very much using, a template of sorts. The Construct and the Korok. A mysterious Construct and a Korok have appeared from out of nowhere. While they seem to stand against the Demon King's army, their true intentions are unclear. Oh my, okay, alright. Kalamo and the mysterious construct can now use camps and share items with the Hyrulean army. Neato. So that's the main quest. Let's go ahead and do the importance of fire.
A fine showing.
We can now camp pre-battle, which is very fun. A brand new feature, a material sensor. Okay. So like if we need to search
Most
specifically
impressive.
for like flint, for instance, we'd be able to, yeah, assign quests to the material sensor to track the locations of required materials. You can also search for specific materials or enemies needed for assigned quests. In Search of a Quiet Mind, we'll be able to use the Tanagar Meditation Hall. What's the Meditation Hall? You need like a Korok detector.
Fine, sure.
Too true. Too true. That better be something later on where it like shows you the number of Koroks in like each level, shows if you've gotten all of them. And once you're in there, it kind of like gives you some sort of trigger or warning to where they are. Please, yes. Okay, utilize the art of deep meditation to practice combat in a dreamlike setting. I see. Okay, so it just lets you practice fighting. Didn't we have one of those down here? It's the training plaza, which we can no longer access. Yeah, that makes sense. Here we go. Upgrade basic actions. Yes.
Oh, would you look at that? My bud even went and learned himself something new. Oh, and I guess the soldiers really liked the reward we brought him, considering the demonstration they gave us afterwards.
All right. Okay. Whenever a particular Hylian warrior finds himself struggling in the defense of Hyrule, he remembers a time when he was cut off from the main army and fighting for his life, only to be rescued by Kalamo and the mysterious construct. Fun. So that one would give us another person, it sounds like. I'm willing to bet it's probably the bowman that we've been training with. Concern for the citizens. Kalamo and the others come across a swarm of flying monsters. We can't do this one yet, right?
Time to make ready.
We can. Interesting. I would have thought we couldn't because it's in a red area, but never mind. That would clear the red area. That's what it is. This is another main quest. Okay, in the sky. Ah, this was the one that we got. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, well, I mean, let's do the quest that potentially gives us another person first, right? Let's restrict the number of allies. In the allies menu, you can change the equipped weapons of certain characters. In addition to one-handed weapons, the mysterious construct is also capable of equipping two-handed weapons and spears. So in other words, like Link, he has a lot more versatility, shall we say. So like, instead of this Zonite sword, he could have the Soldier's Broadsword or the Zonite Longsword. Interesting. Very fun. I kind of want to try out the Longsword. Special actions you've... Okay, yes. Power Surge. That's right, I forgot I could do that. Yeah, it really is their version of Link, yep. Okay. Alright, before we get too much further, weapons research base. Enhance some weapons. Good, we can still enhance the weapons of, like, Kalamo and the mysterious construct. This is good. Special attack damage up. Let's do that. Okay. I think that's good enough. Just the one piece. Bring it up to level 2. Let's do both. Applying multiple seals of the same shape to a weapon will provide a boost to that weapon's power. Okay. There we are. We're up at level 6 now. Oh yeah, because those are the same shape, and then this one has a hexagon and that. I see. There we go. Now we can get a weapon art. Oh no! We're just shy on rupees. We're only getting 100 each from those guys. You love how Link can't show any emotion, like when Zelda's crying on his shoulder in like memory number 18 or whatever in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, you wish Link could express some emotion. That'd be great. Okay, this might be one of the last things we do, is get ourselves an extra fighter here. It's showing us in the first clear reward a little picture of him. I think that is the bowman. Okay, let's go ahead and stick with these allies.
Sure.
There. Supply. Onward.
I'm setting out.
Woo! Okay, now that we have the broadsword, we're gonna have a different kind of combination of attacks, so I'm interested to see what that'll do.
Huh?
Okay, single X is whacked down on the ground. A bunch of Ys is pretty good. YX. Nice wide swirl. Yeah, love that. YYX. Interesting. YYYX. Didn't really let me pull it out in time. All I wanted was to serve my homeland, but it appears today I meet my end without having accomplished a single thing. No, I shall save you. Interesting. Four. I think the 3 is the best one. Oh, that one is pretty fun. Okay, he got separated from the rest of the squadron while trying to hold off a band of monsters. An entire horde arrived on their support right after he'd fielded broken 3. No time for relaxing just yet. My bud's still raring to fight, which means there's gotta be more monsters out there somewhere. A blue boss bokoblin and its allies have appeared. Let's go to the right first, please. There's only one thing I can do for Hyrule now. Oh, I'm realizing he has the Sheikah, he has a Sheikah emblem on his forehead. Allow me to fight beside you. I can't ignore those who would threaten the safety of our lands. He has a giant two-handed sword. Aha, yep. We're going to the right. Ow. Okay, that's the hold attack. Okay, 1Y and then X is fine. 2 Ys and an X is fine. We do have a defensive charge. Oh! It did not go far enough, friend. The chief of the Gerudo people. Okay. I don't really care for him. He's fine. He's very powerful, I'll give him that. Yeah, 3 in that is interesting. Hurling slash, please. Okay. Okay, you and I, we're working together. I don't know what end or objective yet. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna go back to the construct. A shade appeared to the north. That's fine, but I kind of want to get rid of these guys real quick, so don't mind me. There we are. It's them, the same accursed creatures that attacked my friends. I like the 3 and then X most. It's very fun. Just realizing we haven't seen a Korok this entire time. Oh, hey, buddies. If y'all happen to know where a Korok is around here, greatly appreciate your guidance on this point. Y'all happen to see any? No? No, there are a couple. Thought for a second I saw one over there. It's just bright, that's all it is. Curious. Okay. There's a shade. Here we go. Yes, a cannon. Use it. Ah. Come on. There we go. Yes. Woo. Okay, Kino, let's see what we've got here. What can we do together? Wow. That was actually really powerful. Amazing. Okay, they pair together really well when they're both using broadsword weapons. It is very powerful. It's not very flashy, but it's very powerful. Whenever Kino's part of the battle. Now that the battle's finished, I wish to ask you, might I join you in your travels?
Sure, if you want, but let me tell you, this stuff's not easy. You're really set on tagging along?
I am, and one day I hope to grow just as strong as you and your construct companion. So that whenever I next encounter His Majesty, I'll not hold him back as I've done in the past. All right. Okay. Folks, I might need to end here. I am starting to kind of like nod off a little bit. Like I'm only halfway, like remembering what I've just done. Kino, a young man whose innate sense of justice drove him to serve his kingdom as a soldier. Raised a well-bred noble, he is optimistic and diligent, although his youthful inexperience occasionally shows through. I do like how he also has kind of these like the arm wraps that then has the banding of the Zonais on it. Feels very interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm potentially going to take a nap, so I'll have enough energy for our afternoon stream. Here we go. Upgrade the basic actions of the two-handed weapon. Beautiful, since that's what I want to mostly use here. Ooh, okay. What are you now? Kino gets more stuff. Fantastic. I didn't really like fighting with him, but I love having him in the party. Because he is a very powerful attacker, and his pairing with the construct is great. Complete this challenge to liberate the territory. Does this have the same thing? It doesn't say the same thing over here. This one, though, would liberate the territory. Interesting. Okay. Nothing new in all of these areas. I think when next we ever play this, it's going to be we do Concern for the Citizens first, then we go over and do Looking for the Future, then we go and we liberate this area, and then we'd probably try to do some of these main quests. But he's not going to feel tired anymore once he gets off. It is true that normally, like right after you stop streaming, you stop doing whatever the activity is, you're like, wow, I have another burst of energy, and you're ready to go, and then it's like, oh, I probably could have been fine. Yeah, and so like, if I try to go take a nap, exactly like you said, it's probably going to be I just lay there and I go, not really tired. What should I do? I'm just bored. I wouldn't be surprised if that ends up happening. I'm going to be sad if that ends up happening, but I wouldn't be surprised if that ends up happening. All right, let's go to our title screen. Ooh, now it's showing like our encampments that we're having to build up because we are no longer located at Hyrule Castle. Again, it changes the title screen depending on the parts of the game that you're at. I love it when games do that. That's very fun for me. It just gives it that much more little bit of a reminder of where you are and what you're doing in different games. Love that. Well, all right. We are going to go ahead and call it here. We still do indeed intend on playing, in about 3.5 hours time or so, a little less than that. Question of, could you see Jesper? Well, let me go ahead and see if Jesper's anywhere nearby. If I have to hunt her down, then we're not gonna, but be right back. Hold on. Give me a moment. What? There's the kitty. She was enjoying a sleep, but she also woke up and practically jumped into my arms, so I'm not too okay bring her over here. Alrighty. Anywho, I think that's basically about it, folks. We're gonna go ahead and call it here. Drop this off. No, I want to sit there. She's in my chair. Alright. We'll just stand next to her. Folks, so long, farewell, goodbye, be safe, get out, be seeing you, leave. Bye.